I'm not the website guy. What do I give a shit?
It's your website.
Yeah, so what? I'm sitting home watching the Patriots going to the Super Bowl, and people are talking about, listen, that's another thing. That's another thing. The Sopa guys, you know? And I've had this conversation before, and I've never talked about this Sopa thing before, but, you know, is Sopa the perfect bill? Is it the perfect? No, it's not. The only thing that we're focused on is piracy. Piracy is stealing. If you walk into a store and you steal a fucking gold watch, it's the same as stealing a pay-per-view. I don't care what your twisted, demented idea of stealing is. These kids that grew up on the internet have never had to pay for anything, so they don't think that you should have to. Keep hacking our site. Do it again. Do it tonight.
Is it true it was a hard work?
No, you know what's happening is these guys look like terrorists now. And a bill that was about to die is about to come back. Now you guys have really made it look like terrorists.
So basically, you're supporting Sopa against the only thing out there.
Yeah, well, what happened is everybody's terrified of the internet, including all of you standing in front of me right now. I've seen it over the last 5 years. You guys are terrified of the internet. I'm not. I'm not afraid of the internet. I love the internet. It's fun to get on there and cruise around and stuff. I'm not afraid of you. So if you want to keep hacking our site, go for it. Watch what happens. You're hurting yourself.
What's going to happen?
Sit back and watch. You'll be very surprised what's happened over the last 6 days over this whole thing. You know, you go in and you start hacking, you know, big companies' websites, hacking government websites. What you're doing is you're making yourself, you're making the cause that everybody was terrified. Politicians were terrified of the internet. Now what you're doing is, now you're making them mad. The one thing that everybody has to learn and everybody has to know, you can't, you know, everybody's saying this thing, you can't beat the internet. You can't beat the fucking government. That's who you can't beat. That's a fight you will always lose.
Tell that to the tax cheats over the years.
What's happened to them?
They come in cheating taxes.
Dude, when the IRS comes in, they destroy your life. They come in, they don't care what they do. They don't care if you're living in a shoebox. They will destroy you. You don't win the fight against the government.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's a lot of people that do and don't get caught.
Right.
I guess what the answer is, you know. So.
I agree. And there will be people in this war that will get caught and won't. I mean, if you're willing to be one of those guys that gets caught, you're an idiot.
Have you guys brought in additional resources to deal with the hacking of like the website and stuff?
Yeah. Well, you gotta understand, these guys aren't hacking our website. I mean, I'm not like I said, I'm not the website guy. If our website goes down, and first of all, I'm not eBay. My website goes down for 2 days. All right. Website's down for 2 days. We'll fix it. You're not hurting me by taking my website down. What they're doing is they're just switching our URL so it goes somewhere else. You know, that's what they've been doing. And they're very careful. I don't know if you saw the last time they hacked, but they put up there something like that. And my guys told me this, said, we're watching you, and no, we didn't steal any of your vital information and everything, trying to make it look like, you know, that we're just slapping you around a little bit. And, you know, I don't give a shit. Knock it down again tonight. Do it. I could care less.
What have you done about people's credit cards that you have stored, though?
It's all that stuff's all safe. That was their thing too. And I said I didn't care. Oh, you don't care about you? No. Go play games with somebody else. It's all a game. No, you're not getting it. We have a serious system over our place. There's guys out there that are so smart. They're hacking into the government's websites.
Right.
You know, these guys that are online are smart. There's guys that are geniuses. You know what I mean? And I've always said this about the internet. It's the place where cowards live. The internet is a place where cowards live. You don't scare me. You don't scare me.
Then speaking about a lot of traveling and crazy here, how do you deal with your personal life, your family, and your business life?
It's good, man. It's been a, you know, it's a balancing act that I've actually pulled off very well for the last several years. I don't miss anything. Like, my kids play a lot of sports and do a lot of things, and if there's a game, I'm very fortunate in the fact that we have a production crew, and I watch them all live on television if I can't be there. So I don't miss much. It's been good.
Dana, we're about a month into your deal with Fox, FX, and Fuel. Are you happy with the numbers that you're getting so far on, with Fox?
Yeah, no, we're very happy. I mean, the stuff on Fuel TV, again, don't quote me on this, call Fuel TV. They're up like 1,300% on their numbers. And I mean, Fuel, the guys over at Fuel are ecstatic. And we got a call after our first FX fight from John Landgraf. runs the network, and you know, this guy's a genius. What he's built over there, and he's so happy and proud to have the UFC on there. So it feels really good to be with guys that care as much about the products as we do, and couldn't be better.
Are you sensing any frustration from the fans who don't have fuel yet?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of frustration. You know, get ready. You think you're frustrated now about not having fuel because the prelims are on there? Ellenberger versus Diego Sanchez is going to be on fuel. The fight from Sweden is going to be on fuel. You know, yeah. So
Spike TV's counter programming is about 700,000. Are you happy with those numbers?
what's that?
That Spike TV's counter programming drew about 700,000. Is that okay with you?
Yeah. Hey, they got to do what they got to do. What else are they going to put on there that's going to pull 700,000? Mansers? They're fucked. They better throw a UFC program on there. It's smart. It's not stupid. I'm not going to go, what are they doing? Damn right. If I was Kevin, I'd fucking put UFC on at 5:30 in the morning till midnight. I don't blame them.
Dana, who do you think is going to be American Idol